Hello everyone, this is JPL back for another reaction video, and today I'll be continuing my reactions to My Little Ponytails, and the episode we're taking a look at is called Gribet. Gribet. That is, it's a weird title, Gribet. But it kind of makes me think that this might be a specific genre of cartoon episodes. And what I'm talking about is that usually an episode that has a title that sounds like a weird thing, and it turns out it's usually going to be like a catchphrase or a name of a character. And this specific genre is about like a little tiny creature, like a fantasy creature of some kind that they find from some weird shenanigans or accident. And the little thing is like very cartoony and usually has a catchphrase, and that catchphrase is typically the name of the character. So a thing could be like Gribet. And so usually these type of characters cause chaos, are very destructive. A lot of them though are like electricity based characters. The immediate one that comes to mind from what I watched recently is Kazim. Kazik from a Transformers show. But this specific genre of episodes is like very popular in like old Hanna-Barbera era of cartoons. Sometimes they made it into like the 2000s, 2010s. I guess like the closest thing from Friendship is Magic would have been the Parasprites. So similar to that, where throughout the episode, these characters sometimes, it turns out they can reproduce asexually or through some sort of energy absorption. And so I don't know what Gribet is, but like when thinking of the title, that was what I was thinking of. It looks like a title for those type of episodes. So let's see if I'm wrong. I don't think that exact genre fits this show, but let's see.
Okay, let's eat. Yeah. We've got extra thick sandwiches.
No, those are thick.
Sticks,
Yeah.
crunchy crisps, bonbon super rich carrot cake.
Uh-huh.
And
It's rain. Oh. Well, honestly, ponies, that kind of seems like your fault.
Does it always rain when we have a picnic?
I'm pretty sure you could see the storm coming in.
I knew we should have eaten before the picnic.
Oh my gosh, bonbon.
Tea house, everybody.
In one bite. They can run on two hooves.
What was that?
Oh. It's a frog.
Oh my gosh, your leg is hurt.
I gotta put you down.
Huh. See? He can't jump. I've been reading about frogs in my biology book. Maybe I could operate. My mom's got a great recipe for frog legs. Bonbon? Just kidding. Well, I think the best thing to do is take a...
Bonbon.
The frog needs a name. Gee, I hadn't thought about that.
Gribet.
I know. Let's call him Spot. Spot?
That's a
Why not?
name.
He's full of them.
He had a stress fracture of his tibiofibula.
Yes.
But he should be hopping around like new in a few
I know
days.
what that
Thank
means.
you very much, Doctor. Was there any damage to the metatarsal or the phalanx?
Also, what's the bill?
We want to nurse him back to health.
Yeah.
Splint in
The
3
frog
days.
even
Be sure
nodded.
he gets an
It's been 5 days and he still can't jump. Oh my gosh, we forgot to take off the splint.
Oh, that would
No
help.
wonder he's not jumping.
That would help. Yeah.
He's still not jumping.
He likes
Maybe
sitting
he forgot
there.
how. Let's teach him. Hey, Spot, watch. This.
Okay.
I don't think this is working.
That's... Alright. Mission accomplished.
Now that Spot can jump, we can't leave him alone anymore.
You could let him loose into society.
Why this here?
You... Was the frog in the fridge?
Mom, it's just Spot. Spot, get off of there! Me love frog. Amber, don't touch it!
It could have diseases. Do frogs like ice cream? Never tested that. That's a health and safety violation. But do you kind of see what I mean by the tiny cartoonish characters that causes chaos? I mean, this isn't exactly that, but it's similar in a sense.
Good thing my babysitting job was canceled.
Just let them loose into the wild.
Take care of you myself. I love you too, Spot.
That frog
Oh,
wants
you
the
must be
taste of pony
exhausted.
meat.
Good night.
Sweetheart, you're not safe. You will be eaten in the morning.
I apologize if my throat is a little scratchy this morning, but I'm just getting over a
I
slight
guess she's got a
cold.
frog in her throat.
Excuse me.
I assume the lesson in this is like, hey, wild animals belong in the wild.
Sweetheart.
Or something
would you
like
to
that.
explain the meaning of all this? Removing creatures from their natural habitats is not a very good idea. But no but, sweetheart.
Yeah.
I suggest you return the frog to where you found it and set him free.
That is
I guess you're right.
what
Miss
should
Happy.
happen.
We'll do it.
Let's have our sad song about releasing the frog into the wild.
Off you go into the great unknown. It's time you were on your own. Make the break.
Did that frog shake that pony's
For
hoof?
heaven's sake, believe me when I say it's better off this way.
Oh, the frog is crying too.
Bye, Spot. Take care of yourself. Life is awaiting you.
Look at that.
Your
They multiplied.
that's new. I'm really truly gonna miss him.
This is like
I can see him, okay?
a better version of
Okey-dokey.
Pony Puppy.
Hey, let's have a picnic.
It actually has a moral and a proper lesson.
Rains. Back to the tea house, everybody.
Again, you could have just looked up at the clouds and seen that it was going to rain, probably. So, the term Gribet was not used in this episode, except by the frog. But frogs, they say ribbit, not Gribet. Or have we all been saying it wrong for like the past 30 years? Well, that was Gribet, the story about how wild animals belong in the wild. I mean, yes, that is an important lesson to teach kids, to be like, hey, wild animals belong in the wild. Yeah, they did that pretty well. I mean, once the frog was healed, I didn't really see the explanation of why they wanted to keep the frog. Was their plan to keep the frog the entire time? It just kind of felt like they removed the thing and were like, okay, are we still taking care of the frog? I don't think anybody questioned anything. So in the end, it turned out that they had to give the frog back to nature, but I don't think they quite established that they wanted to keep the frog as a pet. So, yeah, but the whole solution about releasing the wild animal back into the wild worked pretty well. But most of this episode was just like the frog causing chaos because the wild animal does not belong in civilized pony society. So, yes, I was partially right about this genre of episode. It's not exactly the little creature that causes chaos. It kind of is. It's more of the wild animal being in society. But, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.